Oh my goodness. The comic fam, we're here. It's been a minute since we've gone live, hasn't it, comic fam?
It actually has, yes. It's been a couple weeks, I think.
1 whole minute.
It's funny because it says
Walking
here.
Dead, was that the last?
Yeah, it preloads on our screen where we do the show. It preloads the last time. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. The last time that we did a show.
Yeah.
And the last time we did a show that was live was The Walking Dead.
Right.
And that's what we're here to talk about more. Well, I'm just kidding. No, we're not.
We're going to talk about it all over.
It's
194 has been solicited and it's coming out. Robert Kirkman fooled all of us.
Can you
and
imagine?
It's actually coming. Oh my God.
That would be so good.
That would be
Oh
just
my
like
gosh.
him.
I would read it. I would
Right.
finally read it at that point.
You guys are funny.
Right,
Okay. So what are we doing? We're here. We're talking about comic book karma. What is comic karma, Russ?
Well, comic book karma is one of those things that if you put it out, you get it back. What we like to do here is we send out things from our own collections, and we have people out in the community that send in gifts from their collections that in turn we send back out to other people. What goes around comes around, and we've always found that if you send out good comic books, if you send out good comic book feelings, however it is, it comes back to you, and that's so awesome. It's definitely something we've been talking about on this channel since the beginning,
Absolutely. And you know what's funny? Like comic karma, we've discussed this in the past, but it's a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like it legit is a real thing. And shout out to all the members who are currently joining us on this last minute show. I'm just putting you on the screen so we can make sure to see your
There's the chat.
glorious,
That's helpful. Good.
your glorious faces. I'm just going to make them big right here. So
We don't
everyone
need to
can
see us.
Yeah, we don't need to see us.
No, I
There
know
we go.
what I look like.
So shout out. We got AKA Mr. Bolo from CBSI. We got a wrench in the house, Perry's Comics. Oh, you know what? I should
Perry.
probably, hey, Mr. Bolo, I'm making you a wrench. I'm gonna
That
do it
makes
right now.
sense.
It's been too long. Why aren't you a wrench right now?
I don't know.
All right, I don't know. But shout out to all the members currently joining us. We do appreciate you being here. And it's a kind of a last minute live show because one, the comic karma is growing. The pile is too big. And we are dedicated to getting these out because the karma, although we send it out on the show, we do a lot of giveaways here. We have these books. There's too many of them to give away.
Right. No, whenever Tom goes to his post office box and the lady sighs and goes, it's
him
the
again."
other box, and he brings out more things that have been sent in from people in the community. And it's just great because we have so many people that are just wanting to share with the rest of the community. It's an awesome thing.
Absolutely. And we send out the rest of the karma in the mystery mail call.
Which is good. And since we're going to be putting Mystery Mail Call together this coming weekend, this is a perfect opportunity for us to throw more things into the Mystery Mail Call.
That's right. So these don't just get thrown in though, and then we don't and take credit for it.
Right.
No, we don't do that. So we actually have Ryan, our dedicated fire guy.
Stenographer.
Very dedicated.
Extraordinaire.
That's me.
The man with a Sharpie.
What do you do?
I write on the books.
Right on the books, right on top.
Directly on the cover.
Everyone.
Just like Angry Girlfriend. Just
joke
writes
never
all
gets
over
old.
the books.
Yeah.
Right? It is a popular topic.
See,
Right.
it is.
Angry
Yeah.
Girlfriend.
That's
Is this, should we mention anything?
You know what? We're going to mention right now. So we have
So awesome.
we have a couple big updates. So we're going to go through stuff that has been sent in to be donated back to the community. We also have some big updates on the show that I wanted to share with the community as well. The first thing that we're going to do is open something, and to all the new members who are watching, hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, we make a lot of comic book themed content, and we have a lot more content coming your way.
Oh, yes.
So you want to be around for that. And like the video for the sake of comic karma, because this stuff is real, guys.
Oh, it absolutely is.
All right, so what's this first one? Because there's a green letter here that I'm very interested. Ryan, will you do the honors to open that? Thank you to the community for being so gracious. The P.O. box is in the description. If you find it in your heart that you have a comic book or a trade or something that you just want to send out there. It's karma, though. You don't have to put your name on it. Some of these legit don't even have a return address
That
on
was
them.
weird. One of the last times we did this, we got a box that just had no name, no letter, just a box of random comics, and it's like, it's just pure karma.
That's awesome.
Like they weren't doing it for any kind of credit or anything.
Which is fine, but if you put a note in there, we're gonna read it, and we actually save the notes. There are some notes on the wall over there. We've been saying this.
It's starting.
We're gonna. I bought a staple gun, and we're gonna start hanging them all up. And
official.
we have a stack of
Like
letters.
it's gonna
from
be
the
too
community.
big now.
Yeah.
I was going through them. It makes me feel good. I'm like, there's all these kind people in the comic book community. It's the best community in the world. We love you guys. What
I think
does
the
it say?
letters are my favorite part,
Is it?
even more than even more
comics?
than the comics.
All right, what do we got? What do
Dear
we got?
Tom and crew, here is my second donation to the MMC. Enclosed are 3 Shop, that's the word. Shop exclusive books from my LCS Brave New Worlds, Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. Look for another donation later in the year from John Fiorelli.
Oh,
John,
very cool.
Very cool. Thank you so much, John. That is so kind of you. And the second time, so a repeat offender. So I appreciate you.
I recognize the name, as creepy as that just sounded.
No, you know,
right.
you know what's funny is let's. Oh, you know why he sent that? It's because of Russ.
I was gonna say it's not because of me.
That's because of Russ. All right, so show the camera here.
Here you go.
Actually, I'll show because I got probably the best view here. I'll hold them up, but we have here. You read what these are because I can't see.
Guar, Orgasmageddon. That's fun.
It is fun. Guar's
Can't even
awesome.
read. I'm getting a major glare.
Godzilla.
Kingdom of Monsters.
Nice.
All right, 12 Reasons to Die.
These are cool.
Excellent.
I'm excited. These are
Ghostface Killer.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm stoked about these. This is unique stuff.
Oh,
And
very, very much so. And honestly, the fact that it's music related is just even cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, Guar's
guy.
been around since before these guys were born.
Dude, I saw Guar
forever.
live.
I didn't know they were real.
Well, how old were you?
I was 14.
I saw Guar live when you were 4. So they've been around a long time.
Let me
And I
think
think,
here.
Odorous Orungus, like a couple of the original members are actually dead right now, but
Yeah,
they're still
passed away.
touring. They're still playing and just fantastic. If you haven't read Guar Orgasmageddon, it is worth a read if you are a fan of the band. And if you're not, don't.
Don't
like,
do
you don't know what you're getting into. Like, be prepared.
Hey, so you know what? We do our best to monitor all the comics that go in. I mean, we our hands touch every comic, but we can't read every comic. And sometimes there's books that go out that are mature. Because here's the thing. Where's the line? I'm not going to not send Walking Dead out in the mail call.
Well, right.
Where is the line?
What is the line?
What are the rules?
What are birds? Yes.
But something here, fun thing here. When I was in high school, I called my dad. I'm like, yo, my friend got me tickets to see Guar, and my dad was out of town with my mom. So my mom was like, "Are you sure that's okay?"
It's not appropriate.
Yeah, she wasn't sure. And my dad's like, "That's okay. Go see," because my dad's a
He
heart.
would.
He's awesome. My dad's awesome. Shout out Comic Pops. And I went to go see Guar, and my friend says, "Oh, dude, you can't wear that. You need to go change your shirt." Because I was wearing a nice shirt, you know.
Totally.
Uh-oh.
Wear something you're going to lose. 'cause
Why?
it's gonna
He
get
says,
stuff on
"Wear a white shirt." Because it's theatrics. I mean, it's
Right.
like a Tool video. You know, it's the performance, and they killed Michael Jackson on stage, like puppets. You know, they were in puppets. They killed
Totally.
Michael Jackson, George Bush, and like all these like celebrities because they kill them on stage, like in these big puppet attire, and then like, they cut the arm off of like the puppet, and then there's like water that has red dye starts shooting all over the crowd. And
Everywhere.
I came home and
It's
my
Gallagher with blood.
So-
I mean, it's
so I'm a young kid at the house, and my parents are like, "All right, your grandma's at home. She's just gonna be waiting for you." I told her you're gonna have a concert. So I came home, and I am like, it's tie dye. I wish I had the shirt.
sticky.
It's sticky and gross, and I smell like sweat because of the mosh pit.
Right.
My grandma is like, shout out to grandma.
Comic grandma?
Not so much into the comics or into like
Guar?
metal music or anything.
No.
So she was definitely super confused. But anyways, what do we got here? Can you start opening this up? Read the note and then start opening it.
And yes, that was an Always Sunny reference. I just saw that in the
right.
chat.
Yeah, shout out.
Always.
Always Sunny.
That's one of the main reasons to pay attention to me.
Right.
There we go.
Probably the only reason.
Oh, we got John's Comics with Kids in the house. We were just talking about the drawing that was made by a
Right.
member of the comic fam.
Yep.
Shout out H. Costa.
Right.
H. Costa killing it, and he included multiple members. He's actually done. I posted on Instagram at Comic Tom 101. There are 10 different like comic book covers that he's made
Right.
of us in the show. He's drawn
Everyone
all
has
of us.
more members on it too. Like
Yeah.
I
Right.
think it started out with like the 3 of us, and then he added Guru, and then he added your dad and Aaron, and it's like now it's
growing.
like there's 40 people on this cover. It's
Reggie
awesome.
was on the last
No, it's
one.
very very cool.
John's Comics with Kids was on it with
Right?
both Kate and Charlie. Shout
awesome.
out. Very cool stuff. The community is so dope. But one thing I wanted to mention is that if you scroll through, there is a noticeable like improvement. This guy's getting
I was
really
thinking that too.
good.
It's good.
I'm like, damn, you know what? Keep going, man. Like it doesn't have to be us, but damn, whatever gets you drawn because it's awesome. Anyways, shout out H. Costa. Ryan, what does that say?
Hello, guys and gals. My contribution back to the community. Just spreading the karma around. Hope someone can enjoy these.
Spread it.
Spread it. From an old PR in Phoenix.
Hey, cool. All right, what do we got? Oh, and while you open that up, here's a knife if you need it. First big announcement is that we
Is
have.
this new? Is this a new knife?
It's kind
I'm
of
convinced you hand me the knives just for the comedy of me struggling to open things.
one of these days you're going to cut yourself.
Oh.
And it's a joke, but we work in a dangerous business. I get
Right.
paper cuts regularly.
I have a cardboard cut that is a hardcore scar now. I mean, it's really awful how bad these are, right?
It's tough too. We got to do an L&I.
I know. And my
LNI claim.
boss is a meanie. Like, he won't let me claim workman comp for anything. He makes me work 6 days a week. It's awful.
You don't even get overtime, my man.
No, I know. I don't get paid anything. My boss is awful.
I get paid a whole bunch.
So big show
Okay.
announcement number 1 is on Sunday, and the goal is that this happens every single Sunday, is that the comic book fam can expect a podcast that will be accompanied by a visual formatted show.
Right.
We were going to do this on the mic. There's going to be cameras. There's going to be minimal editing in the show. But this is a one take. We're doing the show live. We're bringing you comic goodness every week. We're going to premiere it on Sundays. And it's available everywhere to listen to via audio. You're going to be able to find us. You are able now to
Right.
find us on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and as of today, Spotify. So if you are on any of those platforms, please look us up, find us. There is a backlog of content from over a year ago because I stopped releasing audio shows.
Right.
Because, the YouTube channel started growing and I wanted to focus on the video content.
Right.
But we're in a position now where we have the capability, we have the comic book community between the super chats, the mail call support, and now the merch support where we're able to do more content. So look out on Sundays and you'll be able to listen to this show on all those platforms I mentioned. And on top of all of that, there's going to be bonus material, audio only, after the cameras turn off. So you get even more content via the audio platforms.
So
Because,
cool.
I went to San Diego. I know. We're going to show that in a second. But I got to say this. I got to say this because I went to San Diego.
I'm invested.
All right,
I
San
wasn't
Diego.
there. I want to hear the story.
Okay, so I was in San Diego and I met double digits, heck, maybe even close to triple digits worth of members of our community. People who went out of their way to look for me in the dealer section. I felt like I helped bring people to the dealer section of that show.
That's awesome.
And it is the most humbling feeling. It's amazing. It's outrageous. I can't even quantify the feelings that gives me.
Question from the chat.
Do it.
What time is the podcast coming out on Sunday?
The goal is I'm going to be releasing this. We're going to premiere it at 12 o'clock afternoon every Sunday. But it also is going to be available on all the audio platforms at the same time. We're going to dual release it at the same time.
Cool.
So however you want to get the content. And at the show, I was told by a number of different people that they want to see longer shows. Shout out Octavio, you know who you are. Right. And they want to see longer show formats. And we're working on that. But then I was told by more than one person, they're like, I watch your show, but I don't really watch it. I listen to it while I bag and board.
Right.
I listen to it when I'm pricing. I'm talking to the dealers and they're going, yo, I prepped for the con with your show on. And I'm thinking,
So awesome.
It's 10 minutes.
Right.
That's not, how long it take, how long does it take to do a nice long box of comics bagging and boarding?
Oh,
a project.
totally. Yeah, you're looking, even if I'm just busting through it quickly, it's 45 minutes to an hour. And if I'm bagging and boarding, it's a few hours.
So we are not delivering enough is what you're saying. So we're going to remedy that going forward. The dedication, I'm trying to do this every single week, every Sunday. And it's, we try to bring you something of value, something unique, something different. And I hope you join us on Sunday. We're going to premiere it. We're going to be in the comment section and see where it rolls. But what do we got? What karma do we have here, Ryan?
I was about to say, too, we also do have a pretty extensive backlog on this channel of content, too.
There is.
There's quite a bit.
I know
I
they
s-
could even watch the Poopcast. I mean, there's some stuff
That's
back
exactly.
there
There's some nuggets, some poop
that
nuggets
people
buried.
may
Yeah.
have missed by
Yeah.
not watching our earlier stuff.
Exactly.
I
There's,
just saw some Matt Wagner, man.
I know. I shouldn't be flipping through this.
It is so cool that we talk about people we like
Right.
the artists and writers that are just low key underrated.
Oh,
And
totally.
the members are like, oh yeah, we're gonna deliver.
Oh, here you're gonna show.
Oh
these
yeah, I'll
off,
show it.
and
So
then
so we got
I'll
here. You
attempt
help
to-
me
I'll
read this.
Attempt to read them.
Zen the Intergalactic Ninja. That is always
Seriously?
a cool one. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Absolutely. From Eternity Comics?
That's backwards.
That's hardcore.
But there's a certificate. Oh man. Okay.
Nice.
Some wizard one half
yes,
goodness.
some great
One
Wizard
half?
one halves.
I saw it for a second and I'm like, yeah, I know what that is.
Hey, Phantom Menace. There we go.
Such a good one. I know that one's at least $10, and I've got one of those going out in mail call.
Oh, this one
Ooh,
looks
who's
signed.
that signed by?
Yeah.
Vigil and...
I don't know.
This one is issue number 1 of Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme.
I think Loudermilk and Iverson signed this one.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, very cool.
This is awesome, dude.
Batman Grendel.
Batman Grendel,
Oh,
man.
I love that one.
Yeah, there's a there's another variant to this ash can.
There are two more actual
Two?
variants, color versions of the moon itself. But yes, just some super goodness from Matt Wagner.
All
right
the
there.
random knowledge that's stored in our brains.
Right.
I can't tell you my social security number, but I can tell you how many variants are there to this ash can.
I don't know any of my friends' birthdays, but I know every single. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What do we got here?
Shame on all of you.
Shadowhawk 3 number 1.
Oh, there you go.
That is a good read.
Ooh, with a what is that?
Ooh, it's an ash can of the Unbelievable Endman. I don't think I've ever actually seen that ash can, but I know it's a tie-in to like the 1963 failed project of Image Comics. I got a lot of those in my 50-cent bin. But this ash can is actually super rare. I have never seen one of these before. And
It's signed.
Yeah, right. It's signed.
Says there's only 2,500 of them too.
Right.
Some more Shadow Man.
Very, very cool.
Shadowhawk. Oh, Shadowhawk too. There you go.
Yep. So.
And then
all right,
Dream
DC
War
Dream
number
War,
1.
nice.
Oh, there we go.
Phoenix War Song. Very cool.
Topical.
It is topical. And this last one.
DC
Excellent.
Special: The Return of Donna Troy.
Nice.
There we go. That's very kind of you.
Some
Thank you
very
so much
cool
for the
stuff.
karma. We
Karma's
got
gonna be going out.
Yeah, ooh, and I'm gonna pick. Yeah, I guess I like that when people. It's Mag. I already talked about it. We're sending out the Batman Grendel. Make sure to comment on the video. That's how we do our giveaways. We go through by going to the random comment picker. It sources all the comments from the video. So if you're chatting here in the chat, that's great. Doesn't count if you do that. You got to comment on the actual video description to enter. But this is part of the karma.
So go through and watch it again.
That's
just
right.
to make sure in case you missed anything. And then
You got to
like
watch
and
our show 10 times.
You do.
Yeah, that's the only way it works.
Right,
All
That's
what do
the
we got?
main criteria to win the giveaway.
Keep it going. Let's see it going.
We get
All
a
right.
third of a penny every time you watch our entire show the whole time through.
I call this the Russ stack because Russ actually mails these out to all the community once they claim their prize.
Yes.
And then I got to make sure to give it to Russ because I will lose it.
There are
if
so many
not.
facets to this. Now, I do get the emails over at bagsandboardsgiveaway@gmail.com, but I have to filter through people just writing me emails there who didn't win anything, or the people who forgot to tell me what they've won. And now I'm at the point where I'm just waiting once a month, and I ship out everyone over the course of the month because, oh my God. It's
a lot.
I do, and I have to kind of like double check. It's like, oh no, you actually were the winner of this.
Yeah. We were giving out so many, so it's like the process of making sure that it's being done, and that the
Right.
right people are getting them. It's become a lot because we've been doing this for a year and a half. But
Right.
but we're dialing it in,
Catching up on a ton
and
of stuff.
doing more.
Yep.
All right. And by the way, if you haven't, our last Hot 10, it's our biggest giveaways we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
We have Farmhand. It's a true first. Technically, it's a. How would you even describe it? It's like the
Oh, it's a poster.
advertisement.
It's a promotional poster that was given away at Image Expo, signed by Rob Gilroy for Farmhand. And this is from February of last year, a full 6 months before the book even dropped.
Optioned. So we're
Yep.
giving that away in that video.
Same month we started the channel.
It is.
Right.
It actually is because that was the first video.
Because
that you were on.
we drove down to Oregon and we're like, let's do a whole lot of content. We've got 12 people who watch us on YouTube. We should make some videos. Right, and Estrella was there.
That's
There's
right.
a couple of you that have been
Wasn't
around since
Bueller
the
there?
beginning. I think
Bueller was
Bueller
there.
was there from
Yep.
the very beginning. Yeah,
all
absolutely.
the
So
diehards right here.
that's very cool.
world.
But we also are giving away 2 prints because of Kevin Esslinger art, who's
Right.
that's the second big announcement.
Those
I mentioned it on
amazing
Friday.
Bebop and Rocksteady prints. Yeah.
So that I might as well mention it. So as far as show announcements, I want to just drive the point home because we have big changes happening. We're going to be doing more content, as I've mentioned. There's more stuff planned. I got big surprises for you. But we're not just amping up the giveaways. We're improving our mystery mail call. And one of the first things that we're doing is incorporating Kevin Esslinger art, who is providing prints to the mail call every single month for the comic book community. We will include in our mail calls, every single one going forward will receive a print that's comic book sized. So it's not a tiny one.
Right.
It's larger than the one that we do typically. It's an exclusive print, comic book sized, numbered, signed by Kevin. Yeah, so he's getting them,
Right.
signing a lot of them.
Right.
Signing because I'm running out of I almost said a number that wasn't the case because this time he sent doubled the amount because he's like, oh, I got 2 of them going out to everybody.
Right.
We're doing 2 this month,
Nice.
not just 1. So every single box will be getting a print going forward, and they're going to be unique prints. They're numbered, they're signed, they're limited edition on a nice cardstock that you could get at a convention.
Right.
So anyways, shout out to Kevin Esslinger art. And if you go to his website, the link's going to be in the bio of all of our stuff. And you can go to our website, comictom101.com, to look at the page because we set up a page for him on there and it links off to his website. He's doing a buy 1, get 3 prints free. That's right. Buy 1 print, get 3 prints free on his website. And all you have to do is put the code Tom101 in to get that discount.
That is so cool.
Talk about
Doesn't
karma.
even make sense.
Support the
That's so
community
cool.
and even more of the community. It's so great. You
All
know,
right.
his art is fantastic.
What do we got, Ryan?
Another letter, very brief. Comic Karma. What is in here is going Turok
Ooh,
and a bonus comic.
I love it. It's going Turok. I get it.
Yes.
I get it. I love
assume. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
it. I got some Turok.
We have
Of course.
2 Turoks.
We always need Turok, man.
That's right.
Here's the thing.
They're in the good bags too. You know, because that's a rare comic. That's
Right.
valuable.
It's $9.99 at Walmart. I
No,
mean, sorry,
I take
at Value
no-
Village. That's where they're selling.
I just got to say this right now on the record. I take no responsibility. If this book ever spikes, it's not my fault.
No.
It's not my fault.
Who else's fault would it be?
We started, the reason why Turok even started was because there was a video on Instagram, because before the YouTube channel, I was trying to build Instagram and we were trying to learn how to edit and,
Sure.
improv. The first video that we put a lot of time into, Ryan and I, we wanted to goof about tape getting stuck on comics.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, we
wow.
need a shot of a comic being damaged. But I'm not going to damage a comic book on camera. And Ryan's like, there's got to be one. There's got to be one in the long boxes that just no one's going to care about. And I'm like, let me go to my long box of Turok. And that's how it started.
We put it in the microwave.
No, right. Yeah, a microwave.
We did
and
that too.
didn't work very well.
We blew up the microwave or something. It started
Don't
sparking.
microwave a chromium comic.
Don't
I mean,
do
that
it.
was a bad
It
idea.
started sparking.
Only microwave
Yeah.
normal comics.
Because it's got
Oh
metal
my
in
God,
it.
it's so funny.
bad.
Okay, what do we got?
That was real fun.
What else do we got? Besides the Turok, because we're going to send one out in the giveaway. Look at this. Boom. Another one. You got to get a
Another
Turok.
Turok giveaway.
All right, we do
This
Turok
one's
giveaway.
Charlton. Ghost Manor.
Ooh, what does it say on the back?
What does it say on the back? Oh, wow, it's 2
It says
Tom.
to Tom. Ooh. Okay, so
got a
sometimes
letter.
Comic Karma is if it says it to me, I'm going to keep it forever.
Right.
To Tom, Comic Tom. You may already have one, but I know you like the difference, so enjoy. Christian Carley at daily_comic polls. All right, Christian Carley, thank you so much. And it's Ghost Manor, issue number 31.
Very cool. Is that one of the Ditko ones?
I don't.
We'll have to look inside, but I know
it's-
there's some
it's
of
not
those in that
Ditko.
run that
I don't think
where he
it's
did
Ditko.
interiors.
He did do some
Yeah,
interiors.
there was
on Charlton.
anyway. I'll have to check.
Yeah, but very cool.
Jeff
Check it
would
out.
know.
I know that dude knows all the Ditko stuff.
He
What else we
does.
got? And 2 more Turok.
Yep.
All right.
I'm so happy.
I love it.
So should
Okay.
I put those in my pile of I'm going to
more.
get these graded Turoks, or should we just?
If we're gonna start grading Turok, what
I
are we doing?
know. I need to.
I want to open one.
I would like to have a
It's
perfect
fun.
10. I want a perfect 10 Turok.
Do you?
Yeah.
There's
All right.
one out there.
There's one out there.
There must
There's
be.
probably 100 of them out there.
There's got to be.
All right, let's see what we
I
got.
have
here.
5 of the gold ones I need to get graded.
You know what's really funny
Need a
that we,
knife?
that we didn't mention? No, I'm good. Let's use my Hulk strength.
Your muscles.
No, but we made a video, Ryan and I did, about comic book shipping fails.
Yes.
And
Letter.
oh, there was a letter, wasn't there?
Yep, it fell out.
I'm going for it. All right, we made a video and something that didn't make it because unfortunately I forgot to change it from the audio that like this audio so you can hear us on the
We
internet.
recorded that 3 times. That's a little behind the scenes info. It took us 3 times to get that done right because there was
I felt
technical
so
stuff
bad.
going on behind the scenes.
Right.
I felt so bad about that.
It was
Sometimes
fine.
I make these guys work, guys. Comic fam, you got to like for them. They
right.
they help make this possible.
It was
I'm
fun.
like, yo, it was
Third
a
time's the
really
charm.
really good video, Ryan. But
Yeah.
here's the problem:
Cameras were off.
we got no audio.
Yeah,
I
basically.
forgot to click the button, and we got to redo it again and again.
I thought you were joking.
No, so the first time we talked about it, but the third time we forgot to. So
That's right, we were just trying to get
I
over it.
mentioned there are some amazing things that we see on the internet from terrible shipping fails, even from reputable individuals.
Oh yeah.
Comic Karma, not one package
That's
has
awesome.
been
Very
delivered
true.
damaged. Not one. And we have been doing Comic Karma for over a year and
Well
a
done.
half.
Mm-hmm.
So
Very
kudos
cool.
to you.
No one's shipping them in a Captain Crunch box or anything.
Ooh, what is this?
Is it a letter in weird House of X letters that don't make sense?
No, this
Did
is
it come with a packet of seeds?
this is not Comic Karma. This is an old package of a comic book that I bought.
Oh,
So here's the thing. My package gets sent to the same place. So,
So your
I'm like,
personal
I'm
stuff?
is this mine? Nope, it's Comic Karma. Put it aside.
open it live.
All right, what is this one?
Is this Comic Karma now?
This is for sure Comic Karma.
I hope so. This is a big one.
What does that say here?
Oh, it's
Johnny.
full of peanuts. That's fun. It says John Boy Myers. I don't know if that's
Boy
relevant to
Myers.
this at all, but it
That's-
says John Boy
I
Myers.
hope so because this is a dope artist.
Right.
What do we got?
Comic Tom and Crew. Here are some prints and signed Spawn Resurrection trade from John Boy Myers. Please feel free to share with the comic family. Oh, the prints are signed as well.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for the great show. Best regards, Wade Wage, aka Wade W. And there's an email address on here. P.S. If you ever want John on the show, I know he would be up for it.
Hey.
Rad.
That's so cool. You know who's also friends with John? Eris. Shout out Eris
nice.
Quinones from Variant Comics. He's my bro. We love you over
we
there.
were literally just talking about Spawn, too. How does the world work like this?
It's just it. It's comic karma, dude.
A little preview
I'm
of the
telling you.
podcast from Sunday. There's going to be a Spawn section.
Ooh.
Yeah. These guys,
$2.99.
they're not happy about it.
This is a Spawn trade, but I don't know anything about Spawn.
Oh, very cool. Was there a note with
So
it?
I think it's signed on the
Oh, you already read the
inside.
note, but
Yeah.
there wasn't a specific thing.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
It's definitely signed.
Oh, it's signed by John?
Signed by John Boy.
Ah, that's cool. Let's see. Oh, what else? Keep going. Look at this.
There's a bunch of peanuts.
That
in
is dope. Oh, someone's gonna love that.
there. Ooh.
Spawn the Resurrection signed.
Those are hot.
Oh, with a
Oh my.
a little flash sticker. We're gonna keep that in there.
That's cool.
Keep it complete. Very cool. I'll put that aside
And
there.
some signed prints.
We got signed prints.
Yes.
Oh, all
Have we
right.
gotten prints yet before?
wanna
This
show
is the
these?
first
This
time.
is the first
Your
time.
camera works.
Oh, ooh, wow. These are signed?
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
no. They're all signed.
That's
Are they all
Dude,
different?
they're all different, and they're all signed, and they're all by John Boy. Oh my gosh! All right, Comic Fam, we're giving 2 of these away on the show today.
It's a good thing I have poster tubes to be able to ship these properly. They're going to be
dude.
shipped
For real?
right.
There's a stack of prints.
That's
Holy smoke! Okay, this is awesome. This is so cool.
Again, Wade and John Boy, thank you so much. This is astounding.
wow,
this
was
is
not.
So
this
super
is one of
cool.
those times where you're like, holy smokes! These
Right.
are all signed
Yep.
by John. Look at how gorgeous these prints are.
These are amazing.
I'm saying it right now. If there's a Hellboy or Plastic Man or something, I'm putting it up in the show. Oh man, look at
Very
that!
cool. Got a
Are
good
you
bloodshot.
kidding me?
Nice.
Are you kidding me,
Ooh.
Yeah, that's hot.
dude? Look
Yep.
at that!
Right.
Look at that.
That's
Eris
so
is.
cool.
You know what? Eris is. I'm gonna have to send him a message and be like, "Yo, look what we got." He's gonna be
Nya, nya, nya,
freaking
nya, nya.
jealous. Oh, dude, look at that!
That is cool, too.
Oh, look
really
at
good.
that freaking Beast Boy.
Wow.
That is so
That is
sick.
super cool.
I like that one.
That's pretty cute. Oh wow! It just keeps coming. They're all signed.
Yeah, every single one.
He sent us all these signed prints. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm astounded. I'm
is awesome.
astounded.
That
that is
is
incredible.
super, super cool.
Okay, so Spawn 300 came out this week, so we're going to be giving away this
Spawn
Spawn.
299
Oh, excuse
came
me.
out this week.
Thank you.
Right.
299 came out this
Yeah.
week. The lame 300 covers were
Right.
showcased.
They've been
this
leaking
week.
the rest of the one, the Apena one, the J. Scott Campbell's Capullo.
It's super
right.
lame. But anyways, this you want to know something? Of all the 300 covers,
one's
this
better.
right here is better than every single one. How about that? All right. What we're gonna do? Comment down below. We have an ash can of Karma. We have Turok, which rocks Karma, and we have this signed by John. This
So
is
do
really
I put the
cool.
Karma sticker right there in the middle of the
You
print?
would write. You actually write right here. Right. Actually,
Right under the
over
signature.
his signature.
Yeah, just
Comic
over top of
Karma
it.
Geekers. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do
That's
that.
the best way.
All right. So we'll make sure that this goes back. Is there anything else in there?
No. That was
All right,
just
so here,
packing
so we
material.
make
Yep.
sure that this is safe. Can you put this right on top, and then close it, and then we're giving that to Russ,
Totally. All right.
'Cause-
So that one's coming with me. We're gonna give that away.
and we're gonna be giving these away on the show. So keep watching the show.
Stay tuned.
Right.
Subscribe if you haven't done already. Thank you to the community who's joining us here last minute. Oh my gosh, it's crazy to me that we can go last minute and the community is gonna be like, this is people who are notified. Fam, it's crazy. We got over 100 people joining us last minute.
Right.
I'm just humbled. I say that too much, but I don't want to take away from it. But
It's true.
It's true. There's no better way to say it. Thank you so much. You guys give us the best job in the world. We do appreciate you. Hit the like button before you leave. Comment in the video, not here in the chat, so you can be qualified to be entered. Because next week sometime we'll announce who has won all these.
We'll be
different
around
things.
doing something at some point in time, and we'll give it away. Yeah.
That's right. Where can they find you guys? Oh, right here on the screen.
Absolutely. At Milgeek Comics on Instagram, and my
below.
brick and mortar is in the Bothell Everett area. And Ryan is there every Tuesday, so if you want to come and bug him, you should come by the shop and ask him a whole lot of questions while he's working.
I am
That's
there
right.
every Tuesday.
That's right. And also, Comic Fam, if you don't have a local comic shop and you're not getting ongoing titles, we can fix that. First off, hit up your LCS, give them a shot, give them 2 shots. Russ, you are like, dude, give them 3 shots.
Oh, yeah,
Support
totally.
your local comic shop. But if you don't have one, or if you're looking for a new one, Russ is my comic guy. You've been, and Ryan's and
Yep.
the Gurus, the whole team.
Right.
And I can vouch for you, man. You've never let me down as my store owner and as my comic book shop guy.
Absolutely. And I know we had some issues with packages that we're getting. We have gone to thicker packages, and we're shipping everything priority now. So I know a couple of the shipping issues we had earlier on are completely and totally alleviated. Because I know when I have someone and I'm shipping across country, it's just, but yeah, way better. We got boxes coming out. I can tell you I had 18 people today that all got their TMNT 96, and they all got it at cover price.
That's what it's about right there. I mean,
Yep.
you don't screw around with stuff like that, and you shouldn't be at your shop. It was disappointing, to say the least, of how many I mean, in the year and a half that we've done this, it's a problem. I mean, at this point, I
We
can
hear
say
the story all the time.
I hear the story every single week. When there's a comic book that even has a slight bit of buzz, oh, I have been subscribed to this run for months, for a year, like a paid supporter of a franchise for over a year, and then all of a sudden the book isn't in their shelf,
Right.
but it's on eBay.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, that's never going to happen with
gotten
Russ.
TMNT 1 through 94, and then somehow 95 and 96 didn't show up in their boxes. And I'm hearing stories about that from local customers. And I mean, that's just unscrupulous. It's not good. Not good business.
Anyway, so if you look into the description, there's a link to Russ's Patreon. That's how you get it started. Now, keep in mind, we got to make sure it's well aware, but it takes a couple months to get your subscription rolling because we got to put the order in. It takes a couple months for you to get the comics. So you got to start it ASAP. If you want to get a comic book box, delaying it isn't the way to go because you're adding months.
Yeah, the best time to sign up is actually tomorrow, because August 1st, it will bill you for the whole month of August, and you'll be able to have a full 25 days to catch up every single one of your comics, and you can shoot me emails, and I'll be able to catch every single thing that's in the interim. So you'll be getting comics even faster than your just normal orders.
What's really cool is that Russ is part of the pilot program for Diamond.
Yeah,
we
it's a
haven't
Diamond
even
pull
talked
box
about this
system.
yet. This thing is so good.
I know. There's right now, instead of having to fill out your request for comics like it's a freaking library book from the 1990s, you now can sign up to the app via Russ, and all you have to do is go to his Patreon, sign up for the Patreon. Russ takes care of the rest. He'll get you the information so you know how to do this specifically.
Right.
But it's an application where you can add comics by the click of a button. No more missing titles. No excuses.
Right.
Oh, I forgot to text my comic book shop guy. I forgot to go to my LCS to update my order. No excuses. You get a key collector notification of a title that's coming out that you want. You go to the app and you add it.
You log in, you put it in your queue. It's pre-ordered.
It's all,
It's
and
beautiful.
it's done.
I'm getting
Variant,
so much
done.
more comics now. It's bad. It's bad, but it's good.
It's bad, but it's
Yes.
glorious. All right, Comic Fan, thank you so much for joining us today. Shout out to all the different members who have joined us here in the chat.
So good to see all of you.
Can
It's
you
awesome.
read some of these for me, Ryan? Just give some love to the chat.
My eye is drawn to Fredo because
Right.
of The Godfather, but
There you go.
that's just me. I see Hunter Thompson in here.
Good to see you,
Justin Roberts is in here.
Justin Roberts.
I saw
Comics.
Ori the Hand, and I have to say thank you so much. And we
yeah.
finally found that signed book for you that we gave away months ago that was lost in Tom's garage. So that's coming out for you.
Yeah,
we
we did.
actually got a shout out from Oh Yeah Comics a little earlier, and that was very cool. Art, if you're out there, hey,
Art.
I know.
Hey! Guys, Art. He designed this
I know,
character.
the baby Hellboy.
He
So
did
cool.
Itty Bitty
Itty Bitty
Hellboy,
Hellboy.
man. Oh Yeah Comics. If you got kids, you got to be reading Oh Yeah. That's right.
Plus the
Definitely.
style's just so cool anyway. Regardless,
Right.
Man can draw.
Thank you so much, Comic Fan, for joining us today. As always.
Geek responsibly.
Enough said.